Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I am back again with another video. 2 in 1 day is pretty unheard of for me, but today is the 1st of October, so it is time to share our one sketch challenge make, and this is a really lovely collaboration hosted by Lisa over at Crafting Diva, and I'll link Lisa and all the other participants in the description box below. The idea is that Lisa gives us a sketch and we can make anything we like with it. I have to say I am more often than not making a card, but that's what I do. I love making cards. So I have the sketch here. So, I mean, Lisa is very forgiving of you adapting it and changing it and things, but I am going to pretty much stick with it. I'm just not doing a circle, I'm doing a different shape there, but I have done a bit of cutting and measuring and things. If I leave that there, can you see it? Or maybe this side. Yes, there we go. So I've got what are these, 5x7 sort of ish cards? Yeah, 5x7, and I have cut out a panel of this. This was a downloadable paper that I bought as part of a set from Etsy, so I'm going to make that the background. And then these are bits that are from that Tonic Studios mystery bag, and what I thought I might do was stick them together and then run them through the embossing folder which came with it, which is this one. So it's a 3D embossing folder, and it's got pumpkins, and I have got some pumpkins, so that was my thinking. I did have a little go with it, just with the one of the cutting plates and 2 of the embossing mats, and I think I might try it with maybe 1 piece of extra card in there just to see. But let me see if I could just I think I've got a slightly squint bottom, not me, the card. Yes, so I'm gonna that's sort of what would that look like in terms of size? I think that's all right. So I'm just going to run a bit of sellotape along the back. Again with sellotape, but it won't be seen, and it's just to keep these together while I'm embossing them, and then I'll glue them both down. So that is that. Is this slightly wider, this piece? It is. That's weird. Cool. So I'm gonna take off that piece, stick it in my embossing folder, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so let's see if this has worked. Oh, that looks nice. So this is a sort of linen-y kind of card, but matte, and then this one has got a bit of that shimmer to it. So I think that looks good. Now I've got a little, oh, I'm covering up my sketch. I've got a little corner punisher because there's rounded corners there and there. So 1, 2, so that could sit on there. And then I wondered about having a couple of pumpkins, and I've also got some sort of frilly bits. That's maybe a bit big, but I've got some leaves. These are from the same die set as the pumpkins, and I've got some cut out of a sort of That's a kind of rose goldy sort of colour. That's more coppery, and it's that kind of matte mirror card. Or I've got some that are, I did the other day for those alcohol inks. So let me start gluing down. The great thing about these sketches is it can be quite a quick project, and if you know that you want to use something from your stash, you want to make a particular theme more, but you're just not quite sure where to get started, I think a card sketch is brilliant for that. So yeah, anybody can join in and use that hashtag. Here we go. I think I'll do it like that. So this is a Crafter's Companion. It's the one with the big pumpkin that you can make like a sort of pumpkin shaped card. I'm just gonna, and this I cut out of orange card, but then I also coloured it in. And added those, added these lines, and also there's just sort of a different shade of orange, very similar, to add a bit of shading. And this one's cut out of some pattern paper, I think out of the same pack as that other set that's in the background. And I have stamped out the message and just let that sit out of here. I've got this little autumn greetings. And although I might change my mind about this, it might be a bit big. I think that is a bit big. Okay. What did I have? Autumn greetings. I think I've got it in a different way. A different stamp set, maybe. Oh, it helps if you don't throw them away. That's that one. What about Hello Autumn? That's a bit better. Let me try that. I'll stamp it on here as well. This VersaFine ink is just, got to give it a minute or I end up with smudged. Nobody wants that. There we go. So I'll put that up there. And I'll do a wee bit of decorating now. So I've got this kind of fiddly bit, and I've got the mini one in brown craft card. Maybe I should cut that a wee bit. So yeah, I can't wait to see what everybody else makes. We have people do journal pages, kind of art journaling, or collage, or ATCs, or all sorts of things. It's fabulous. And obviously cards. But you could do boxes or anything you like. That there. Now, do I want to do these sort of colourful leaves or like the metallic-y ones? Those two kind of tie in that green a bit, don't they? I'm going to put this one here so it's not directly onto the green. And then this one's got a bit more yellow. Whoops. Like so. Like one like that, or to say the Yupo ones are quite tricky to pick up. I think let's do this. Like so. And then this ink should be dry. Like so, maybe a wee little like around there. There we go. And that is that, unless I decide to do some Nuvo drops. I think I'm gonna have to. Of course I am, they're right here. I'll just do a couple. Well, more than a couple, but not thousands. More than a couple, less than 1,000. Okay. So there we go. A reminder, this is the sketch. And this is my card. So I hope that Lisa likes it, and everybody else. Please say hello in the comments, hit like, let me know what you're up to. It makes my day. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you very soon with some more crafty shenanigans. Thanks for watching. Bye.